What's going on, guys? Kentucky here. Welcome back to a brand new cryptocurrency video. So today, before we get into the subject of the day, it's going to go over the market and see everything sitting at the moment. Right now, market cap sitting at $212 billion with a 24-hour volume sitting at $12.3 billion and a Bitcoin down sitting at 52.3%. The market hasn't really been moving in the last day or so. We see Stellar up around 5.24%. I think that's because some of Coinbase news and stuff like that. And that's basically it. We have Maker up 6%, and we're just picking and choosing now between us, a little bit of green, a little bit of red. But the market is basically just moving sideways. As you can see, most of these 7-day charts have gone up, gone down, and now are seeing some sort of consolidation at the 212 billion. So basically, in the last legit month or so, we have not seen any movement in the price for. It went up around 2 billion. It did see a stabilization, 2 billion over that. But like I said, the market hasn't really been moving at all. It's just sitting at the same place. It's been basically sitting at 210 to 215 billion for the last couple of months or so. So today, going over some more TRON TRX news. Right now, TRON sitting at 2.2 cents, down around 0.89% on the day, with the market value sitting at $1.5 billion and a 24-hour volume sitting at 46.5 million. TRON TRX hasn't really been moving much, as you guys can probably tell. Our highest in the last week or so was around 2.4, and now has gone back to 2.2. Getting close to that 2.3 cent mark, but like I said, the market is up around $2 billion. That's why we have seen around a half cent gain with TRON TRX in total. Like I said, TRON hasn't really been seeing much movement at all, but I do have some exciting news for TRON TRX surrounding the project at the moment, and it's actually something to keep your head lifted for the project. And maybe we could also see this price get maybe breaking out, this 26 cent all-time high get breaking out if we do end up seeing a bull market very, very soon, maybe in the next couple of months or so, as 2018 comes to an end. So getting right into it, as you guys know, TRON is absolutely amazing at its daily transactions, and it recently actually breaks up Ethereum for highest number of daily transactions ever. Now, TRON basically has the lead now for all these daily transactions between all these big coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum. That's the record Ethereum has holding of over 11 months now. It has reached on January 4, 2018, where Ethereum hit a daily record of transactions of 1.3 million, and it took TRON 11 months. But yesterday, TRON had a lead of 1.36 million transactions, basically making TRON the coin that has the most daily transactions ever in the history of cryptocurrency. So it's official, as you can see, Misha Lederman saying that it's official. TRON has broken Ethereum's record for highest number of transactions on November 9th, which was around 2 days ago. Ethereum highest transaction volume record on January 4, 2018, which is basically like the peak of the market, of around 1.34 million transactions per second. So TRX highest transaction volume record on November 9th, like I said, was 1.36 million, and basically showing how TRON TRX is impacting the cryptocurrency market. Now, of course, TRON's charismatic creator, Justin Sun, did not miss the opportunity to point it out, adding that TRON will not only remain a new record holder, but that Ethereum's transaction volume will never again catch up to that of TRON, showing the competitive, nature that TRON is basically giving for Ethereum and for the rest of the market in the same type of realm that they are in. So as you can see, they also have a new thing called TRON Dice, which is the leading TRX usage. Is ready to develop deep that the gaming industry with its first ever gaming decentralized application, Magic Academy, not to mention a tremendous success, which is gambling platform named TRON Dice. Of course, guys, this is also helping with TRON's transactions per day, which also helped it reach its goal of 1.36 million transactions per day, to beat Ethereum's all-time high transactions per day back in January 4th, where cryptocurrency was at a market high. It was at its all-time high of around $900 billion in total market cap value, and right now, it being a bearish market, and TRON still has the ability to beat Ethereum in its daily transaction, just shows on how much TRON still has in it, and how much potential that it has, and it still is a very good investment, even though we are still in a bearish market. We also have TRON's first decentralized exchange also goes live, which is obviously a very, very good sign. Now, as you guys know, cryptocurrency is obviously revolved around everything being decentralized, and now that TRON, obviously trying to beat that with the decentralization, is now also being listed on a decentralized exchange, which is under the TRON network. Now, Tron Decentralized Exchange DEX went live on tronscan.org yesterday, and the DEX was made public with additional option added to the website tronscan.org. The DEX currently has 6 tokens available: Dice to TRX, Win to TRX, Tron Watch Market to TRX, C to TRX, Crypto Gaian ZA to TRX, and Crypto Chain to TRX. As you can see, here is the market and how the exchange basically looks like. It's super easy to use. Like I said, there's only 6 coins, so it really isn't that hard to find what you want. It's obviously all TRX applications that are listed at the moment, but of course, as the exchange does grow in 24-hour volume, you know, a lot more coins are going to be listed, such as the main ones, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum. All these main ones are going to end up probably be listed on this exchange when people start to actually use it and see the power of decentralized exchanges in the future. So ending off with Tron, I'm basically going to be going over a little bit of price prediction and why I back up this price prediction pretty heavily. Now, the biggest question is, can Tron hit $1 by the end of 2018? And basically, you know, is this prediction realistic? Can it happen by the end of 2018 in the next 3 months or so? So Tron coin price prediction for the upcoming 5 years. Should you invest in Tron at the end of 2018? And is Tron price, will the Tron price rise before 2019? And how much ROI can you earn in 2018 if you invest in 2018? And is Tron coin the best currency to invest in right now? Those are the main questions that we're looking at with investing in Tron at the moment. Now, Tron coin price prediction. Now, clear all your doubts from Tron coin price, because at the end of the day, this coin is so cheap right now. It's legit dirt cheap. This coin went from 3 cents all the way up to its all-time high of 25 cents in not even 5 days. So the fact that we even have, you know, that much time to work with is pretty good. So Tron, what is Tron TRX? As you guys know, Tron TRX is a decentralized application trying to decentralize you know, just media, the media industry in general, which is obviously a very big industry, multi-billion-dollar industry. So the fact, if this can take it over, Tron TRX can take over this industry and be worth a lot more than it is at the moment. Now, what is Tron coin? There are numerous coins on the market which grab the attention of investors and crypto experts, and obviously Tron is doing an amazing job trying to beat its competition, such as Ethereum and EOS. Now, the TRX coin future prediction. What can we see with the price of Tron TRX in the near future, as in like by the end of 2018, beginning of 2019 time? Now, as we all know, there are sudden rises in the price of Bitcoin, and a huge crowd of people is mad about Bitcoin and the price of Bitcoin going to be higher. So investors are confused because everyone can't purchase such high price coin, as it may be a lot risky for a lot of people. Now, the rising price of Bitcoin is the hurdle for small investors, and they're going to find out that the other cheap coins are to invest as well. So here we were aware that about Tron, which can be good cryptocurrency to invest. Now, Tron's latest performance. Now, the recent performance of Tron has become the hot potato as it got attention of the whole world. Like I said, I really don't know why they use that word. The website was obviously made by someone that is not you know, his first language is obviously not English. So, anyways, on January 1st, 2018, the price of Tron was 0.049 cents. And its market cap was around $3.2 billion. This one is at its close to its all-time high. Till then, it is continuously rising. After 5 days on 6th January, it jumped to the great high, which is unbelievable for everyone. Tron was around worth 26 cents, as you guys probably remember, with the market cap of $16 billion. So my video is actually posted on this newsletter, which I actually had no idea before even getting into it. So they basically go over one of my most popular Tron TRX videos, which is super cool. I actually didn't even know, so shout out to them for adding my video on here. So getting back into it, so Tron coin price prediction. So as the Tron is rising cryptocurrency, and assume that the future of TRX is pretty bright. Now, you can assume its growth by its factor that before a few weeks ago, it was on the 56th rank on the CoinMarketCap website, but currently is on the 14th and now actually 11th, and sign good future of Tron. And also, if you invest in it, you could get a great benefit. There are great chances to reach 20 cents USD as TRX has amalgamated with Ethereum. Although there are possibilities of the growth of TRX not more than its rival currencies, but for 2019 there may be quick rises, as that's already like right around the corner, around 3 months from now. So they're basically saying from the Tron coin price prediction of 2018, they're saying around 5 to 7 months by the end of 2018, and by the time that it does hit around 2019, we could see around, you know, a price of, you know, it might go down, might go up, but we might end up with around 11 cents to 15 cent price point. And then they say here, how much will Tron be valued at 2020? In 2020, they're saying around 24 to 30 cents, and then that's what it's all-time high. And then for the upcoming years, they're saying that it could go up from all the way from 54 cents and reach all the way to $1. So I think this is a bit overdoing it. I don't think it's gonna need that long to hit 50 cents when it went from 3 cents to 26 cents in a bullish market in less than a week. So if this was to happen, obviously this would have to be a very natural growth, a very obviously very slow growth as well. But like I said, I think the slower the growth is, the more organic it is, and the better we will see, the better we will keep that price point at. So we wouldn't see the price that we saw not too long ago happen again when it went up from 3 all the way up to 26, and now we're sitting at 2.5 or something. So like I said, it's maybe a bit better, it might not be a bit better, but at the end of the day, if it is organic growth, I think it would be just overall a lot better than just a whole bunch of hype where people go up and then sell off, and then that's it. That's basically the whole I guess graph that we're gonna see. If we did go back here to the Tron graph, as you can see, basically just pumped up and then went right back down like a week later. So this isn't really what we're looking for. Of course, this is obviously good for a quick buck or something, but Tron TRX is obviously a very long-term hold, and we want to see something like more like this, right? So it keeps going up, even if we see a bits up or down, but I want the general to go up. Right now, general is just moving sideways. We haven't really seen anything ever since December 29th of last year. So we've basically seen the same price for the last year, and it's really frustrating. And that's why Tron TRX is basically just a little rocket that just needs it's just something to start it up for it to go up and just explode everywhere. And that's where we're gonna see some serious price gains. So guys, while we end off the video, I wanted to go over the sponsor of this video, which is CryptoCoin Insurance. CryptoCoin Insurance is the first option exchange with the possibility of insuring deposits against fall. Now, large and entirely free market that has no technical solution yet, and that they provide efficiency for the next centuries. So what is the project? CryptoCoin Insurance is options for a financial derivative sold by an option writer to an option buyer. Now, the contract offers the buyer the right, but not the obligation, to buy or call option or sell put option the underlying asset at an agreed upon price during a certain period of time or on a specific date. Now, the agreed upon price is called the strike price, and there are many option types. One option can be exercised anytime before the expiration date of the option, while other options can be exercised on the expiration date, which is just the exercise date. Now, exercising means utilizing the right to buy or to sell to underlying security. So sounds so difficult. That's why this project is divided into two parts: option exchange, insurance company. So they're basically just taking that and making it a lot more easier. So it's basically helping that traders and hedge funds conclude deals on purchase and sale of stock options, and other clients who don't want to know how option work can purchase insurance for growing or fall for the main cryptocurrencies. So CryptoCoin Insurance also allows you to insure price falls or growth risk for major cryptocurrencies, and it's basically solving a really big problem. Now, the problem is that there's no solution to insure the deposit in Bitcoin or Ethereum from falling. Now, the solution is the exchange will start operating with 5 cryptocurrencies that have the maximum market. Furthermore, as the demand and turnover increase, they will add more cryptocurrencies. The CryptoCoin Insurance sells both Bitcoin or Ethereum growth fall insurance. Thus, it hedges its no risk. Now, no competition in the market allows maintaining a significant margin on the level of 20%. Now, CryptoCoin Insurance repackages and sells or buys its own risk as option on its own exchange, which is actually super cool. Now, CryptoCoin Insurance launches the world's first option cryptocurrency exchange. Now, the problem that they're basically going after is that there's no special cryptocurrency exchange where you can buy or sell options. The solution is basically the main fear of options in the cryptocurrency market is the increased volatility. But that is basically what they're just going at. They're trying to get rid of the volatility. So when you're sending that Bitcoin or Ethereum, even if it takes a long time, it will eventually come back to you at the same price that you bought it at, and that you don't have to just worry about it for so long. I know a lot of people, when the price goes up very high super quickly, a lot of people are sending over money, and that's when the market or just blockchain gets clogged up with a whole bunch of transactions, and it's just a really big hassle. So why now? Why CIN? So there are around 1,000 exchanges and no option exchange at all. So CIN is basically a one of a kind project that is basically trying to get a solution for this, as it does get pretty frustrating for this, and most exchanges really don't want to do it because it's just something that is just not really valuable to them. Now, the rapid growth of also hedge funds interested in the crypto market is not satisfied because of the lack of options and the possibility of short sales. And they also assembled a team of professionals who know everything about the options market and are ready to make it on it revolutionary but innovative changes, showing obviously they do have a good team behind it and that they know what they're doing with something like an options market. Now, the market size is obviously pretty big. The capitalization of the cryptocurrency market amounts to hundreds of billions of dollars, and the daily trading volume is a level of $10 to $20 billion per day. Now, the size of the options market for commodities and share differs from country to country, and is 1 to 5% of the amount of basic asset market. Thus, we can calculate the potential volume of the options market for basic cryptocurrency, the amount of $50 to $250 million per day. As you can see, this is what they're trying to do from 2015 all the way up to 2017, which we could see a 3,444% gain. Now, as they are trying to be super transparent, they're basically showing them where they get their two main sources of income. The first one, which is obviously their main one, is the option exchange. The profits generated as a trade commission from each operation on purchasing or selling options. It is a 0.5% per transaction, or 1% per circle for each of the transaction parties. Or they obviously will get it from the insurance company. The income is generated by selling cryptocurrency growth or decline insurances. Now, obviously, CCIN obviously has a lot of token growth potential, and that's basically what they're trying to get at. So they're basically showing here a really rough draft of what you can see with the price of 2018 all the way up to 2021. Now 2018 is basically their base price of around 10 cents, and they're basically aiming at from 2021 for CCIN to be worth over $20. Now, that would obviously be super insane. That would be a really big gain, and obviously a really good potential to maybe invest some money into this, maybe throw $100 or something, and see where it might get at in its future. Now, the token allocations are very easy. 100 million tokens will be issued. 75% will go to their initial coin offering, 18% for the reserved project team, 5% for mentors, and 2% is the bounty program. So, basically just the coins aren't really being thrown out everywhere. 75% is basically going to the people and people that are buying it, and then the rest is 18% is only for them, 5% for mentors, and obviously 2% for any bounty programs that they want to run. Now, the price of the tokens, now 1500 CCIN, is around 1 Ethereum, which is worth like $300. The day of the ICO is November 1st to December 27th, which is obviously already started. It's already been 10 days since the ICO has started. The minimum collection amount is $500,000, and the ICO main target is around 5 million. Maximum collection amount is 10 million. They will stop at $10 million of collecting money for its ICO. Now, the allocation of the collected funds, if they do end up making any of this, 50% of it will be a development and launch of the option, 25% of it will be a reserve fund for the actual project, 15% will be marketing, 5% will be legal services, and 5% will also be for operating expenses for the actual company. So their roadmap is actually very interesting. As you can see, it goes on from February all the way up to December 2019. Now, February, they see the creating of a concept of ensuring movements of the cryptocurrency market and the crypto coinsurance option exchange. We move on from forming the project team, then market research and finding competitive advantages. Then they start to prepare for the ICO, advertising campaign, the ICO obviously, which is now. Then we have the listing CCI tokens and listing of cryptocurrency exchanges after the ICO finishes. Now, the launch of the option exchange with 5 cryptocurrencies. Beginning of sell insurance for the market growth / fall. First redemption of tokens from the market and burning them. Adding 3 new cryptocurrencies. And then daily turnover of $10 million. Adding 2 cryptocurrencies, or 10 in total, to the exchange. And then daily turnover in the amount of $50 million, which is December 2019. Now, that's where basically the whole roadmap ends. As you can see, here is a whole bunch of their advisors, which is super cool. They're being super transparent with themselves, and you can also see them on their end pages. Here's also a whole bunch of different news and videos that people have made on them. I'm pretty sure they will add mine as well when I do end up doing it. So do check it out if you guys are into it. It's super cool stuff, guys. CCIN is definitely something to take a look at. It's super easy to buy the coin. They do accept Ethereum or Bitcoin to get into it. All the links that you guys will need will be down in the description below. So yeah, I really hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe for daily crypto videos like this one right here. Also, if you guys did want to get into cryptocurrency, there'll be a link down in the description below. For the first $100 you guys spend, you guys get free $10 of Bitcoin, and I get free $10 of Bitcoin. Like I said, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Peace out.